morning. And morning it is. It's 5:30. I was up from 4. But I didn't want to get up because it was really cold. So I just stayed under the sheets. But this video is called Logistics. Logistics. Life's full of these logistical things. If you can figure it out, things work. My head's ashy. I need to put some lotion on my head now. But I saw this event in New York, 1 o'clock to 8 p.m. It's all about sampling, sample packs. And some of the sample packs that I buy, the creators are going to be given like a seminar or something. Really wanted to go. But logistics, there's no damn buses from, no, I'm not driving into New York. I don't even like driving into New Jersey, which I don't. But there's no buses. So here's the thing, logistics, right? So on Friday, I got the Zoom freestyle event at 12 o'clock. It's only 15 minutes. And then I was going to Zoom off to work. But all the buses are from 7. There's a 7 to 8, leaves at 7, gets there around 8. I think there was a 10 o'clock that gets there 11, and then there's like a 4 o'clock that gets there at 5. But the event's at 8, and most likely I would have to leave early to get back down here. So I'm a little bummed I can't go. Well, I don't know, maybe. I was thinking I could go into New Jersey, take the bus to New Jersey and take the, but again, COVID messed up the bus schedules, man. Logistics. Yeah. I thought I had more things to talk about. Logistics still going to be the theme. We're going to force it in there when it fits. But yesterday, I met the person that I met from the event on Saturday. They work at a pizza shop. And they're like, why don't you come visit? And I'm like, sure. It's only like 10, 15 minutes from my house. So logistically, it works. So I go. Well, you know the game 3 Truths, 2 Truths, 1 Lie? So we played that. I said, I broke the Guinness record for the longest freestyle. I'm Jamaican, and I like to drink. And she said, well, logistically, she didn't say that, but she's like, well, you're thin, and at the party, all you were eating was carrots, which is uncharacteristic of me. But for some reason, I was just like, let me just, I think it was more, it was bring your own beer. But a lot of people were bringing different foods, and I felt kind of, I should have brought something. So I'm just going to munch on these carrots all night. But either way, she was like, yeah, I saw you eating carrots all night. Like, you've been watching me? People be watching people. You never know. And she's like, well, and you're skinny, so I don't think you drink. You only put healthy stuff in your body. For the most part. And take care of yourself. Look at that. Just the act of me eating a carrot at a party. That's what it came off. Anyway, I tried the celery too. I was like, why not? I'm like, no. I put that down so fast. It tastes like poop. So she's like, I'm like, yeah, you're correct. She's like, what did I win? I said, you win a hug. She's like, yeah, I'll pass. So then I posted a picture of the little hugs, little I don't know if it's state countrywide. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna drink it right now. It's been a minute. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, hugs. There it is. Hug. Trust me, it says hug on there. And she was all excited. It might be an East Coast thing. I don't know. But back in the day, they used to be 25 cents. In the summertime, you get a hug. So I gave her a hug. She turned around and gave me a kiss. I was like, okay, I see what you're doing there. But we were talking. I was eating my pizza, whatever. And yeah, she's cool. She said my vibes. I give off a warm, cool, calm vibe. Okay, I'll take that. Some people, I guess this is red flagging. Some people, when they meet me, they say, "You're so quiet. You're mysterious. You're an enigma." Very few people who say those things stay in my circle. Because they're sitting there trying to, like, I don't know what it is. Trying to figure me out. Brains are all going, like steam's I can't figure it out. But my words are more or less what I mean. You know, I'm not trying to hide anything. But, so yeah, that's good, right? I told her, see, I don't know about this. When I first came home from Japan, I was just like, yeah, I'm home because my mom passed away. My condolences. But as of late, I'm home because of family stuff. That's how, because they don't know me yet, so there's no need to go down there. But since we're talking, I was just like, yeah, my mom passed away. And then she started to get emotional. And I try to, but it's okay because, she's still getting emotional. And then she's just like, her mom passed away 3 years ago. And this could have been like a deal breaker. Because my whole thing is, she passed away, but she's always in my heart. So technically, she's still here. Done. Other people have different ways of coping with that. So I just, moving forward, I just got to, I don't even know. Don't even know how that's going to work. Logistics. Yesterday, when I went to school with my new haircut, it's not even a new haircut. It's when I started working there, that's how I look. That's how everyone's seen me. Guess they forgot. So the teacher I work with, she's like, you look really good. I mean, she got kids and all that. But, it's like, you look good. You look younger. Do you feel younger? The haircut's not going to make me feel different, but people might perceive me different. My students are all like, a lot of you look better now. It's kind of like a shade. So what I looked like before, huh? I didn't look better? I know what they mean. When I went to the lunch, my fourth graders, yeah, they were like, slay. You slay, she kept saying. That was funny. The first graders were all like, why'd you cut your hair? And then one girl, little first grader, she said, I said, I don't know. She's like, maybe it fell off when you were sleeping. So cute. And then the third graders were calling me Mr. Clean. The lunch lady, she was like, hey, Matt, there's some light reflecting from your head. It's very shiny. Oh, you got jokes. But yeah. Overall, it was nice. In Japan, not always, but I remember when I would cut my hair or whatever, come in a suit, nobody would say anything. Just be like, "Doo, doo, 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 doo." Like, you didn't notice? I mean, they noticed, but I mean, one time I was wearing a fake wig, a little fake afro. And they're just like, wow, your hair grows fast. Okay. But yeah, logistics. So the Christmas album that you didn't really, well, you heard me talk about it, and I am working on it. I did the first pass. So I made the tracks. Technically, if I would have done this in the summer, I would have released it as is. But I moved past that because I wanted my drums to knock. That's really what I'm working on right now. Got the sample. I just want them drums to hit. So I'm doing different things on each track and then playing in the car and seeing. Like one thing I did that seemed to work, just a smidge of some plate reverb on the overall track will touch up the high end. I don't know, maybe to my ears, this is what I think I'm doing. I could be wrong, but it just gives it the, because it's a snare, like, I mean, I don't know, a snare goes clack, but just a little smidge, because in a real life environment, a snare wouldn't just go clack. There'd be some reverberation, like my voice is bouncing. It's not a dry sound, unless you're in a dry studio, but just a little bit makes it clack, and it makes the overall track seem more whatever. Yeah, but it's really nice, man. It's a different approach. Instead of focusing mostly on the Christmas aspect of jingle bells, and then throwing a beat behind that, what I ended up doing was, it started with the jingle bells. Then I put the beat, but then I put another sample on top of it. So then it's like, and it's just dope. I never did that before. And now I want to write to the tracks, but Christmas is, what, just 12 days from now? So I got to make some logistical decisions. Do I release it as is? That way it can get the season vibes. Release it after the fact. I mean, we keep the lights up till like January. I don't got to rap on everything. So I'm thinking, I mean, after I finish this video, this is why I woke up so early. So I could work on, I can't do everything at once. Maybe 3 tracks. I think there's like 17 tracks. So just 3 a day. I should be done by Friday. And then record what I can record. And then be like a half instrumental, half rap. I don't know yet. Logistics. But yeah, that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. I might go bowling. I mentioned before. Go bowling. Yeah. I haven't gone in a while. I'm good, but I'm not good. Plus, I'll be by myself. I don't know how that's going to work out. The sign said they had country music night. Don't get it twisted. I like country music. Not all country music, but soul is soul. It's all coming from, I mean, who's country? Country, I can't think. The country. Oh, there's this video. It's Elvis Presley and Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra is 42 in this video. Elvis is 25. I'll try to link it down there. I'll try. And it was weird because Elvis, he was like, I forget the song they're singing, but he's just all like, like, you know what he's like, does that. And then when he would do it, the studio audience of the women would be like, just, and then Frank Sinatra, who was like in his prime, he was the definition of cool, and he's just like, I don't know. But he was trying to mimic Elvis. He was trying to like do what he did. He's all like, but it was so uncharacteristic of him. It was just weird. Like maybe he knew that he his time was up. But my nephew was talking about this. It always comes up. He's 20 something and I'm 40 something. So there's a good 2 decades between us. One time he asked, when do you at what age do you stop making music or stop rapping? And we were talking about all how rappers always be like da 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 da, and he's like, it's a rap thing. I was like, it's not a rap thing, it's culture thing. 'Cause I saw this morning some football guy was saying that he's faster than Bolt, and maybe he is. I mean, how do you compare different eras? It's not this. It's not a 1-to-1. If they were in the same high school at the same time and they had a race, then yeah. But and it's just like when I saw Elvis and like I never heard anyone say I'm better than Elvis. I'm better than Dolly Parton. Maybe they do that. I guess, but it's not a thing. But in rap music and sports, I mean, we all do different things, and we just come in at different points. Only one person can be the first, open up the door, and the rest, they're supposed to go through that door and run with it. But give homage to the person who laid it down. But this might be old man Matthew talking. But I believe that, man. Android maybe would have came about, but I think iPhone has to be first. They came, this is what phones do, da-da-da, and then Android, da-da-da. Logistics. But I started budgeting. And it's interesting. If you did this, you could do it on the back of a napkin. Take what you're making now, times it by 8, or whatever, boom. Take your bills, times them by 8, and then subtract them from the total. Take out 25% or 15, 10%, whatever for savings. That number, at least for me, I don't do much, man. Pay little bills I got. Still like a big chunk of money. If I don't budget it out, I'll just spend it on random things and it'll be gone. But if it's budgeted, I'm trying to set up 23 because what I want to do, again, logistics, right? I'm going to try to do the 325, 365. Or I don't know if it's going to be exactly 365, but I want to drop a project every week. And I want it to be up on iTunes within the week. So there'll be a 2-week lag unless I start 2 weeks before January. Again, logistics. But at this point, it's $25 to have your song put on iTunes and all that stuff. And then 25 every week is 52 times 25. Can't do the math. Let's call it like $600-700. Put in money for budget for marketing, small promo. I never did promo, but anything is better. Plus, how people are gonna know about it. So it might be like $2,000 just to get the music out there. That's a lot of money. But if I stick to the plan, make it, release it, it's up there, you could get some traction. And if it's budgeted, then I could actually know if I'm doing good. Because it's hard, man. And start fresh. Because I don't include the things I bought. So I bought my computer 3 years ago. I'm not going to include it in my assets. But I'm gonna start fresh. 2023, I'm zeroed. This is what I'm spending for promo and COGS, cost of doing business. And this is the profit. I go from there because it's hard to go backwards, for me at least. But just got to figure out a website. I need a nice website. I might dedicate a half an hour in the morning just to change a font or something. So yesterday in the mail, I got a letter addressed to me, Matthew. And who the hell is this? I open it up. Christmas card. It says, "Hey Matthew, happy Christmas." Like, I don't even know who you are. Open up the card. And inside there's a little card. And there's $50 in it. I'm like, okay, whoever you are. Well, it's my company. Like maybe the owners or CEOs of it sending out $50 in the mail. I ain't mad. The crazy thing was it was open. The letter was open. So maybe there's more money in, but I don't know. So I'm just happy whoever opened it and took the money left some for me. I would have been none the wiser. They could have took out the card and it just been a, so thank you if someone, I guess they needed it more than me. But it's weird. Why would it be open? I'll be opening my mail. You know what movie or TV show that I'm watching? Of course you don't know. Well, do you know? No? Okay. Atlanta. That is, I don't know why I like it. I mean, I guess I was sold, because I didn't care for Danny. What's his name? Like, he's not even in my memory thing. But I think it's Glover. Danny Glover? Is it Tom? Danny? Glover. Arnold? All right, Childish Gambino, right? I never cared for his music. I never watched his TV show. I guess where it all kind of came together is when he did the This Is America. I just came from some party and I went home with some person. And when we woke up in the morning, we went into the living room. There was this chandelier. It was a low chandelier. And I would sit on the couch, and every time I got up, I would, pow! It's kind of low. And it happened like 3 times. And when I left, there was like a cut right here. Why is this? And I, pow! But the movie, the This Is America just came out. And she was playing it, and she's like, "This song is so provocative." And at first, I didn't like it, as I'm a hater by blood. Just be hating stuff. Well, I don't like, if you tell me everyone likes this and da-da-da-da, then I just don't want to like it until I come around and like it. But I just liked that. I ended up liking it. Just the way that it was, like, it had a Kendrick Lamar, or you know how the new woke rappers are like, but it wasn't preachy, and it wasn't like, it was just visually stunning and all that. And it was just weird. So from that point, I'm like, all right, still don't follow his music and whatever. But I did a photo shoot with this bodybuilder guy who knew me from years past when he was messing with a coworker of mine. And she put him onto me. Like, oh, check out this guy. So when we had to shoot, like, yeah, you know, so-and-so, like, yeah, but, and he's like, yo, you got to check out Atlanta. I was like, I don't watch, in general, I don't watch any of those hip-hop power, or I don't watch any of those because I just don't want to. I'm not saying I wouldn't like it. I just don't watch them. I got other things to do. But he's like, you got to watch it, man. You got to watch it. You got to watch it. And he was a hip-hop head. He knew what he knew. So, I tried it, and I was sold. First season, second season, and then third came out, and then the fourth came out, and I'm starting from the third. But it's just so, like, I love Van. I just love her look. Just her. I don't care for his character, Childish Gambino. I mean, whatever. The Nigerian guy, he's interesting. I don't care for Paperboy. At least not in that one. I did like him in the Eternals. I was like, oh shit, it's him. And I did like him in the Bullet Train Brad Pitt movie. I didn't like the movie. I fell asleep. But his character was interesting. But this Paperboy character, but it's just interesting. Interesting. So I'm trying to watch that. I got a month subscription, trying to watch 2 seasons within that month. That's how we do, man. Because my thing is, if I'm paying for it, I want to watch whatever. And there's a bunch of shit that I haven't seen or even know about. Logistics. So the only way to get me from not sitting around watching TV is to not have subscription. Because they add up, man. 25 for this and 30 for that and $10 for that. Logistics. My cold, you know what I need? If I'm gonna be talking, I need like a hot plate so the food just stays hot. That way I can sit there and do this. Because now it's cold, man. But yeah. What time is it? 6 o'clock, man. You're good. We're on time. But yeah. So look out for Christmas mixtape. I was supposed to drop it yesterday, 12 days before Christmas, but I didn't want to rush it. And really, are people? I wanted to. The last thought, right? So when I was talking to the girl who works at the pizza shop, who I gave a hug to, and then she gave me a kiss, but not a real kiss, but just a little Hershey kiss. I said something like, I don't know. She said this. She said, so when you want something, you just go out there and get it. Something like that. And I'm like, yeah, I do. Because now the $50 that came in the mail from some random person that works at the company, I didn't prompt them. Maybe they do this every year, but if I didn't apply to the job, they're not just going to randomly send random cards to random people. It was something that I put into motion. So, yeah. So, and the opposite, or the opposite is true. When I don't want something hard enough, strong enough, I don't get it. Like, I really wanted to climb Mount Fuji with all that. Come on, I must had a laptop, drone, microphone, MPC live, batteries for the drone, like all 4, little microphone, a Shure 58 microphone. I had that on my back, and I'm just 360 camera, 1 bottle of water. It was sheer determination that got me up that bitch. And I felt it when I got up. Man, I wish I had video, but there's no way that I could have video of me going through hell since I'm the main cameraman. But when I got right up to the top, both of my legs were cramping up, and I was just all shaking, and there was like a little dust storm coming, getting in my eye. And the one guy that I befriended, he's just like, "Are you okay, Matthew?" And I'm like, "No." And I dropped my bag. I'm against the mountain. Take it a step, boom. Take it a step, boom. That would have been perfect if I had another cameraman. Put the music in there. Some dramatic music, and I fought. I can't. He said, Matthew, you can do it. Go. I mean, that's how he talked. Where is he from? I forget. Either way. I mean, again, just about going for it. It doesn't really matter. Well, so when I was on the bus coming up, he was in the seat next to me, and I was sitting there trying to make my music, and he looked over at me, and I looked, what you looking at? And I gave him that kind of face. But then I, hey, my name's Matthew, handshake. And then from that point, we made buddies. And, so at this point, he's like, hey, do you need help? I said, no, I got it. I got up there. I'm in the bed. Now we're in the little hotel thing. And he's like, where's your Gatorade water? I'm like, what? I only have this water. He's like, you need your electrolytes? I said, nobody told me. He's like, and then I got mountain sickness. I came out, and it sucks because on top of the mountain, in the middle of the night, or until the sun comes back up, it is cold. It's like ice out there. But inside the little thing, it's all like stuffy. So I go out there and I'm sitting on the steps and I'm like, again, I was thinking I should put the camera on me, but my life was on the line. Because you're on top of a mountain, man. Shit goes south. They're going to have to airlift you out there, and then you're going to have to pay for that shit. But then it went away, and then in the morning I was good. But yeah, sheer determination. I wanted it, so I did it. And then in the morning I tried to fly my drone. The battery was dead. No, not the battery. The phone and the receiver needed an update. Like, what? It's like, you need to update your phone and the firmware update. Like now? So luckily I had 2 phones on me. I put in the other phone and I was able to fly, but it was all windy. The drone's all like, the wind is pushing it all over. And I went out just a little bit and I was like, no, I'm not trying to lose a drone today. That's what I want. I want to fly my drone on top of the mountain. And I did. I should put the footage. I do have the here, I'm going to show you the footage. I don't know yeah. Because I did a project. Someone reached out to me like, hey, can you do drone stuff? I'm like, I can. And so I made a little demo reel. I stayed up all night just finding footage. Okay, here's this one. I put it. And then the next, I haven't even heard anything back. I mean, someone was going to hire him, and then he was going to hire me. But I guess the person who's going to hire him disappeared. And I'm going to tell him, like, man, I did all that work, man. But, so I do have the footage on my desk, on my computer. So I'll stick it on the end of this. With my cold eggs. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, as always. And, logistics. Peace.